Hello guys, welcome back, and in this video let us look on how to write the test now for the login. So I'll create just another, let's just create another method. There's no need for another test case here, so just say public function test user login. And then if you think of it now, since the first test will have already run, which means we have a user on the database, so we can simply just copy this here. And then we can just paste this guy here, and this now will go to API login, and now we'll try to log in with this data that we have here. So what I'm going to delete here is confirm password and the name. So if the login is successful, then we need to say on the response, we need to, number one, then we need to assert that the status of our response here is 200 because I'm setting 200 once user has been successfully logging. And again, after asserting that this is 200, I need to assert the JSON structure now. And on this JSON structure, I need to see maybe, as you can remember, I need to see a message, and I also need to see a user, and I also need to see a token. So those are the things that I need to see on when I get the response from this login method. So if I go to the auth controller, if I scroll down to the login, yeah, as you can see, I need to see a message, a user, and a token. And if I won't get that on testing the the login method, then it means that there's something wrong with the login method. For now, that is okay. So what I need also to do currently, I can maybe just after logging the user, we can just delete this user where email. Later on, we'll be able to move this delete on the logout functionality so that once we have done all the tests, we don't need to have that user in the database, all right? Since it's just a user that we are using for test. So I need to import this, and this will be that one, and we are good to go. So let us run this test and see. So just clear this, run this. So here I seem to have an error, and that is because I have mistaken the token name as it here. I need to say token. Let's go back. Let's run our test again and see. And so when I run my test, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting both are passed. So if I happen to go to the login now and let us try to test this, and maybe my colleague does something or maybe comments something like maybe say something like here, just a mistake like this. If I run the test now and run this now, as you can see, the response fails, and that is because the auth method has an error. So I need to go back and just uncomment this now and run this again. Now our test passed. So that is how you write the login, test to test your login for the API.